Hello, my beautiful brick builders. Today we have the two Eldorado Fortresses, the one from 1989 and the one from this year. And we're going to take a look and see how they are different and how Lego decided to replicate but improve upon the original 1989 set. The execution is very different in how they present, and I think they would look good together. And that's probably how we're going to display them in our Lego city when we have enough room to display these two sets. But one of the biggest changes that I can notice right away is the pirates. Of course, we have the infamous one-legged, red-headed pirate from the original set that is a mega fig that you can only get at the Legoland or Lego house. So I think that would be a really cool mega fig. So I can see why they did that. And then the one from 2023 is a female pirate. So that's interesting. And then our rowers have the same hat, the same shirt, but they have different faces and even different colored pants. And this one has, the new one from 2023 has a belt. So let's take a look at the different sets and all the differences and similarities between them. Let's jump into the 1989 booklet. You can see all of the minifigs listed at the top and the giant base that they have. Overall, the instructions are not terribly clear, and they don't list out the pieces like they do today. There's really just a couple of pages for the entire set. I do love the images and surprised that the colors still look so good. Then you open up the booklet from the 2023 Eldorado Fortress, and there's so much information and details. You get backstories and the very detailed step-by-step instructions that we all know and love these days. I can't imagine having put together this giant ship with the instructions that they had from 1989. Luckily, this is only in the 2023 version of the set, and there are 4 booklets to the 2023 version, which does make it a great set to build with friends and family. From this angle, it almost looks like one giant set, but let's take a look at the differences. Here we have the original version of the ship gathering the gold from the port and how it held up. You can see the details of the crane, and it's kind of a small crane, especially when you see the full-blown version in the new set. This is the ship for the new set gathering the gold. The pirates trying to steal the gold. And you can see how this is held with chains. In the original version, there was just one hidden hatch. And in the new version, we have this one that leads down to the hidden gold and the skeleton. And then there's a hatch in the jail cell, which was a little hard to get to, so I had to take off the roof to show you. And that leads down to the waterway. And there's a nice little crab hanging out and little cubby hole where the skeleton was hiding. And there's another one by the dining area where they could go down into the water to get their beer, which is where they would keep it cool. Now let's see how the different commanders live. Here's the 1989 version, and you can see the cool printed piece next to the door. But there's nothing inside. It's just an open space for the commander and the cannon on top. And here's the 2023 version, a much sturdier door, brick-built door. And you can see the cannon on top, and he's got a desk inside. It's a little more detail, and the cute little map on the desk. Let's take a look at the cannons. The older cannon was a lighter gray and had a print on top, and the new cannons are dark gray but no print. I've heard some debate as to whether people like this new brick-built entryway to the main gate. I prefer the look of this one. And then you have the original, which was a part of the base plate and the gate. Which one do you like better? All right, my beautiful brick builders, I hope you enjoyed the review of the 2 Eldorado Fortress sets. I know it was interesting for me to see the differences between the builds from 1989 and now, including the instruction booklets and the differences in how they provided instructions then versus now. It seems that the builds are more complicated, but the instructions for them are easier to follow. At least that's how I interpreted it. I'd love to hear what you think. And if you have these sets, if there's anything that you would like to add, let me know in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you next time.